Welcome to Ascension Series with Dr. Tatiana Irvin and Genesee Roy. We are here welcoming you on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern and are so excited because Dr. Irvin is in another state yet again and joining us so beautifully. So I'm going to hand it right over so you can just get everybody excited again about your travels.
Oh, no, this is not about the magical travels of Dr. Irvin. In truth, I am here supporting a family member in a tournament and would not stop this wonderful disclosure conversation that we've been having for the last I would say the last week, 2 weeks, but there's been a lot of segments that have touched on it. And Genesee and I are both here in full voice tonight because there was and is, and I think for quite some time will continue to be, a focus in preparation for greater global disclosure, as well as a constant stream of consciousness that is coming into the cosmos now, as consistently corroborated by some of the lead and expert speakers at the Dimensions of Disclosure conference that I just came from in Colorado, about this band or this wave, this energy that is like a Christ consciousness energy. And a big piece of what was discussed with that is that instead of there being the kind of biblical or epic scriptural judgment that so many have been concerned about at the end of this particular age and moving through this human evolutionary epic time, it really is going to be more about we being able to see ourselves and become our own internal divine judge. And so, Genesee, we're excited to talk about this, and the word is excited because this has so much to do with reflection, the inner work, and the shadow. And Genesee is a particular expert in shadow work. Genesee, let's talk about why this is so important and why we are bringing this up and how it marries in with the conference and so much that is coming to light right now.
Yes, and I just want to briefly pause because I am also watching our YouTube station, which is having a lot of trouble. You and I just get bounced out of bandwidth every time you and I get together. So I am watching this channel to try and make sure everything's going through seamlessly. So please, I'm apologizing up front when my eyes are down or I'm typing or trying to follow up with something. But yes, I am so excited to be here with you yet again on another Thursday because the shadow work and healing ourselves, reclaiming the sovereignty, bringing back our power, it's everything that I'm passionate about, and want to make sure that people know and have the tools to start to move into this work and feel confident that what they're doing is the best aligned for them at the choice they decide to move into the work and start to explore. I want to help people in validating them in everything that they're going through because, as you know, when we did this work ourselves, it's confusing, it gets dense, it gets muddy in your field, and so it's just it's something I feel so blessed and honored to be a part of with you, being able to be here in this capacity as somebody who has walked the path and can now be a way shower only because I've done it and understood it at a level that I feel comfortable helping people move through this same process of working through the first level of clearing, or this first initiation into basically ascension.
Thank you, Genesee. And I want to let you be attendant to whether or not our YouTube Live community is able to see us. I don't want to hold you up if that's something you need to check base with, because the goal of bringing these Thursdays is to open up the discussion. I want those that we are here to serve and those that are inspired by some of our stories and the paths that we've chosen and the ongoing coursework and retreats and just community that we're building to be able to find us and be able to get into the YouTube chat. Do we have anyone in the chat at this point, Genesee, that we need to be attendant to so that we can be doing any open Q&A around shadow work?
No, we don't have, we have people watching, but nobody has posted anything yet. We hope that they will, just so we can review on a personal level. This is our Ascension community show, and so it's really about you watching and what your needs are, so we can give, you know, the most aligned and appropriate correspondence at this time that's coming through for everybody. We're a collective, so whatever you're feeling and experiencing is exactly what everybody else is as well. So get the conversation started. Tell us what you need. We're here for this. This is what we live for.
It is. And I'm going to pick up on where some of the languaging around this shadow work, the necessity of looking at ourselves and this God consciousness is what Corey Good from Dimensions of Disclosure had several times where he spoke. And at this particular juncture, he had recently been in the Inner Earth and meeting with the Anshar. Those of you that are big fans of Sphere Being Alliance and Cosmic Disclosure with David Wilcock and with Corey Good and the work that he has been doing as one that connects, communicates with many, many multidimensional and extraterrestrial beings. We know there has been this prophetic understanding as we came to the end of this great year and as we went through this segment or this band frequency of the Milky Way galaxy in our constant movement as a solar system throughout the Milky Way galaxy. Where we are right now has put us through different vibrational wave frequencies, different resonant resets. And we know that we're experiencing climate change, but it isn't just an Earth thing. This is all part and parcel to our entire solar system moving through and the star system with which we are kind of close cousins, if you will, in where we move together in unity and in our growth and in our own evolution as a space sentience, as planetary and sphere sentience. And so the macrocosm and the microcosm is we're all shifting, we're all being made permeable and therefore adjusted, brought into a higher octave, challenged to grow into a lighter density. And in so doing, this space that we are experiencing and what is moving through the solar system is what the Anshar referred to as kind of like a deity consciousness. And what that means, as he explained it to us, is that we will start to feel the divinity in ourselves. It's part of multidimensionality for which we are all a part, but we will sense our own divinity. We are holding, like from our higher selves, accountable. At the 3D level, are you walking the talk? Are you in service? Are you self-judgmental? Are you projecting disdain and a lack of are you projecting conditional love on others? Are you finding yourself to be the inner critic of others? And it immediately shows you your karma. Immediately, what you think and what you feel, boom, how is it having an impact on the world around you? So it's a very powerful time to reflect.
You know,
it's a very... Sorry, go ahead.
I think, I believe our stream quality is so low that I'm not sure. I know we've been frozen. I'm sure the audio is still coming through, but we've lost a few viewers pretty quickly. So I don't know if we want to jump onto a Facebook Live and direct everybody to Facebook and do it there and just see what happens, because this is looking really, it's red and it's never been red. We usually get orange.
I am ready to jump into a space where we can be the most effective. So yes, let's do that, Genesee.
And let's tell people where, not that this is, who knows what's being received, but if you want to tell them how to find you on Facebook, just in case.
Well, I can tell you that they would need to look us up by name. It's Dr. Tatiana Urban and Genesee. And Genesee, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop off and you and I will figure that out. Let's let our YouTube channel go for right now and see if we can pick right up with FaceTime Live and you and I